Next is going to be a combat challenge, 70,000 points for 3 medals. Okay. I'm going to go with increased aggression, replenishing health, superpower, try to get some really nice, I'm going to try to get a really nice score on these. I'm going to primarily do strikes and redirects, just because I'm going to do a lot of redirects, because the increased aggression enemies are so fast that trying to react to every single counter is very risky. And to minimize risk, I'm going to be redirecting. And I'm probably going to stay in free flow focus most of the time too.
Below my pay grade.
I forgot this. I forgot these enemies spawn really close to you. So trying to get the grapple gun slam in the beginning is not going to be worth it. More often than not, I'll just get hit.
Amusing.
I actually really like these initiation maps. They have like a lot of unique ninja type enemies. Alright, I'm gonna end on 2 ground takedowns. The enemy's kind of far from me, so I'm gonna try to get a little bit more distance. There we go. You gotta be careful with his ground, or with his double ultra stun, or triple ultra stun, or quadruple ultra stun into ground takedowns, because if the enemies are too spaced out, then I'll drop my combo. Yeah, that's the most enemies I was able to ultra stun back to back. At the end of a round is 4, and going for ground takedowns. Pretty hard to set that up that way though. Oh, you what? Let's disarm all these knives. They don't cause me problems in later rounds. Last 2 enemies. Okay. I'm not gonna even do the neural pellet anymore. The neural pellet being the one of Deathstroke's gadgets. Too risky. Because you have to be close to the enemy. The tag him, and it's a really slow animation. And all it does is put the enemy in like a confused status where they're swinging wildly. But since you have to be in close proximity to an enemy and it's a slower animation, it's super risky to do with increased aggression, so I'm just not going to do it. Because I probably will lose my combo if I try. So, definitely not worth it in my opinion.
Time to die, American.
Alright, let's get this shield out of here. I'll continue disarming and destroying.
You die here.
A little bit of nice, or some extra points is nice to have. There we go.
Fraud. Expose him. He thinks he's rid of us. Chugora, Weguk Noma.
Oh, you definitely have 3 medals. So now I can just kind of play around. But I'll try to get some good scores on this. I enjoy this map quite a bit. It's all basic enemy variants and ninjas.
This will be humiliation.
Well, what I mean by basic enemy variant is no ninjas, no martial artist, no armored enemies, just regular enemies that strike normally and pick up weapons. It's a good practice map though, it really is.
Dongo! Sai!
Kind of prepare yourself for dealing with combat challenges with different enemy variants.
This will
Nice. Pretty happy with that. Alright, 1 round to go.
You will die in Vectusan. You should not be.
Alright, doing fairly good now.
Foreigner, go home. 끝내버려. Now you will see. No chance.
Ooh, that was close.
Admit defeat before you do not intimidate me.
Alright. That went fairly well. Managed to have a perfect fight. Almost quadruple the requirement for the score. Okay, next is another Predator challenge. The initial, well, Deathstroke's initiation Predator challenges are quite difficult, I would say. There's some pretty tough requirements. So these might prove to be difficult for me and might take me a little bit of effort. But I do have some pretty good strategies on how to tackle this. Okay. So I need to strike 3 different armed enemies. Disarm an enemy with a grapple gun and take him down. And slide into an enemy and knock him out on the ground. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here first. There's an enemy with a jammer backpack. He spawns right here in the beginning, so this works great. Alright, I'm going to slide through him. If I can get that. And then I'm just going to let some enemies come up. And then throw down my stun grenade. Kick him. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Ah, come on. Okay. Disarm him. Take him down. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, you can pretty much go right there in the beginning. Go straight for the enemy with the jammer backpack. Do a slide kick on him into like a takedown. And then just whenever other enemies come up, just throw out a stun grenade and just get your 3 different strikes. Clear out the rest of the enemies, and then I just save the armored henchman for last. I hit him with a grapple gun, and which will pull his weapon out of his hand, and I can walk into him when he's stumbling like that and make him trip, and then go for a quick takedown on him. Not too hard though. Just with the right setup. Alright, next, another combat challenge. 70,000 for 3 medals. So this is a pretty unique combat challenge. There's only 2 rounds, and each round has waves of enemies that spawn in. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Okay.
You should run. Foreigner, go home.
Alright, let's see here. I'm going to disarm any weapons. I think there's 2 bladed weapons, I believe. Let's see. Maybe just 1 for now. Alright, so I'm gonna build myself up to free flow focus. And then I'm gonna take out these armored henchmen and get them out of the way early. Alright, so what we're gonna do to deal with these armored henchmen is I'm going to use my staff slam while in free flow focus, which adds an additional stun time. And then I'm gonna go for my beatdown. There we go. Just like that. Now, if I didn't have to stun that... If I hadn't actually accidentally stunned that enemy and I went straight for the beatdown early on with the armored henchman, you can get by without even doing any counters. Because it gives you that much stun time, even with the increased aggression of these enemies. I don't think one of these enemies got stunned. That's okay. Alright, cool. So let's just take the rest of these guys out. And then there'll be some more waves of enemies spawning in.
Out here, a man settles his own affairs. Here?
There they are. Gotta be careful, we got martial artists now.
He thinks he's one of us.
Okay, I'm gonna disarm and destroy weapon.
This will be humiliation.
Not very many weapons yet. Okay, now that I get disarm and destroy the weapons, I'm gonna carefully take out these martial artists by redirecting and then strike them from behind. That way they don't have the chance to counter me. And there we go. Just finish these guys off.
Break him.
I'm not trying to hit these martial artists, but I'm gonna redirect my way, try to take these martial artists out if I can. The only thing I hate though is they constantly back up. And sometimes they'll back themselves into a corner or against a wall. And it makes redirecting behind them a nuisance. They're also pretty evasive too, so trying to redirect behind them at times is a little risky. There we go. Oh, he wasn't expecting that. I caught him off guard. Alright. I'm getting better with the martial artists. They used to give me a lot of problems, but now I start to listen for audio cues. Like, I think the biggest issues I have with martial arts is just if they're close to a wall or a corner, and I go to strike at them and they go to counter me. It makes sometimes the camera is positioned in a way where I can't see them too well, and that usually messes me up. But listening for their audio cues is vital. Just is definitely very important and can help tremendously. I think there's one, maybe one more wave? No, I think that was it. I think this is the last group of enemies. Nice. Huh? That went fairly well. I already have 3 times the more than 3 times the requirement for 3 medals. Alright, got one more round. I'm not gonna do blade dodge takedowns on anyone just because they have that increased amount of health, and taking them out early would mean I'd be missing out on extra points. Every critical strike is 20 points. Blade dodge takedown is times 100. They're getting that additional, combo and 20 points for every strike. And I think it takes like 4 hits with increased aggression to take them down. So I'd be missing out on like 8 combo and times 80 points for all the critical strikes. So in my book, it's not worth it. Okay, so now I'm going to build up the free flow focus once again. And then try to do a beatdown on arm henchmen. I want to work this way. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Ah, messed it up. A little risky, but I work my way towards the center. Oh shit. You gotta be careful with that's why I hate doing beatdowns against a wall sometimes. That ninja came out, attacked so fast I didn't really saw it. I didn't see that coming. So it's a good idea if you're going for a beatdown and you're against a wall. It's a good idea to to turn your camera, see what's going on behind you. I didn't do that. That's okay. We're doing fairly good. Try this again. I like my redirects to generally be more centered, if possible. See, I didn't like that, so just redid it. This is going terribly. Can't get that beatdown going. It is really risky to try to do a beatdown with Deathstroke with increased aggression. His beatdown's already slow enough. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take out these ninjas because they're just... These ninja variants, because they're a nuisance. They're making it very difficult for me to get this beat down. Alright, perfect. I probably should have done that from the start. Generally, like if I'm trying to push for high scores, and I want to do beatdowns on the armored henchmen, I will almost always take the martial artist and ninjas out of the way. Take them out as soon as possible. Because otherwise, they're quite fast, and trying to get your beatdown out while they come in for attack can really throw you off. Alright, so let's do just that. Let's get these martial artists, ninjas out of here. Taking them out fairly well now.
You do not belong here. This will be humiliation. He is not ready.
Oh, lame. Oh, there goes that armored henchman. Oh, that's what I hate. Okay, round 2, not near as good as round 1. These ninjas just make it so hard. Because ninjas and martial artists, they back away, they're evasive, and just general annoyance. Here we go. I think this is the last enemies too.
You do not intimidate me.
Oh, I just knocked him out of bounds. Yeah, it was a bit disappointing. I lost my combo so many times there due to the martial artists and ninjas. Well, actually, I don't think the martial artists messed me up at all, but the ninjas definitely did. Alright. Pretty good score. Next is the last initiation predator challenge. This predator challenge is pretty difficult, actually. One of the requirements is a pain, but I figured out a pretty good method for being able to set it up. And I'll show that here.
What are you amateurs supposed to be? A challenge?
Will you be welcoming up?
Okay, so you need to smack, or so weak ceiling takedown. That is the hardest requirement here. There's 2 locations where you can get the weak ceiling takedown. To your right, like as soon as you start, and in the center of the map. And in the center of the map is actually the easiest place to set up for the weak ceiling takedown. I'll show you how to do that here in a second. Strikes on 3 different enemies is also a pain to do. And knock down an enemy with a proximity bomb, take him down. That's not too hard. So let's see. There's a couple snipers on this map, and it's definitely best to take these enemies out as soon as possible. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a pounce attack. I'm going to set my proximity bomb, and then I'm going to do a takedown. Oh, you know what? It didn't work. If they get knocked over by the proximity bomb right away, like before you can even get up, it doesn't count. Not sure why, but oh well.
I smell fear.
You chose the path. Now walk it with dignity.
I'm gonna place it over here then. Alright, perfect. Okay, proximity bomb takedown. Got 1 sniper out of the picture. I need to strike 3 different enemies, and I need to smash their weak ceiling. Okay, so let's take out the sniper if we can. I'm gonna work my way around. I'm gonna save my stun grenade for now. Oh wait, I have... Never mind, I have that 1 projectile thing.
No distance is too far.
Oh, wow. Well, there was an enemy in here. Normally what I would do to lure an enemy into that building is I would set a proximity bomb on one of the... There's weak walls on the sides of this building, and I would place a proximity bomb on one of these weak walls, detonate it, and then at least 1 enemy would go into the center, and you can get a weak ceiling takedown. Alright, so all I gotta do now is just strike 3 enemies. So, since I still got my stun grenade, let's go ahead and set that up.
Exceptional. He's here.
There we go. This challenge is not nearly as difficult under custom challenges. But yeah, that went pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that result. And last last initiation challenge is a combat challenge, 50,000 points for 3 medals. That sounds surprisingly low for a requirement. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh yeah, this is another unique combat challenge too. 2 rounds, and that in the second round, you get to fight. You have to fight Shiva as a boss fight, and she doesn't have counter icons. Might actually be difficult with increased aggression.
What are we waiting for?
We'll see. So what makes this another interesting thing with this challenge is you have ninja variants early on, and there is a ridiculous amount of bladed weapons too. Whoops.
You should run.
So my goal is going to be to disarm all of these bladed weapons. And focus on taking the ninjas out as soon as possible. Well, the ninja variants. Be careful when you're doing your disarm and destroys, because since it's X plus Y to do the special, and if you press it about the same time when a blade dodge comes out, I mean a blade strike comes out, you can accidentally start a blade dodge, which can get you hit. Something that happens to me countless times. If you are planning on doing a blade dodge, just make sure you redirect or evade, get some distance, so you don't have anyone with a blade trying to strike at you.
This will be humiliation.
I'm going to try to save these armored henchmen for now. To continue doing these blade, or going to keep doing these disarm destroys until all the blades are gone, and also take out the ninjas, ninja variants. And then from there, I'm going to do beatdowns on those armored henchmen. Trying to see if there's any other blades. I don't know if there's any. Yeah, okay. There's still at least one blade left. All right, get that out of here.
You should not be here.
Let's finish taking out these ninjas. Okay, ninja variants are gone. Let's now I'm gonna build my way up to a free flow focus. Do a free flow focus staff slam, and then proceed to do beatdowns on these armored henchmen. Beautiful. Alright, that worked quite well. Alright, let's get these shields out of here. Let's focus on martial artists and ninjas. I want to stay away from the shielded enemy. They're pretty terrible to deal with sometimes. Okay. Alright, shield's gone. Now we just need to focus on finishing up the martial artists and ninjas. Oh. I got hit. It's okay. Actually, I want to try to do this without getting hit. At least in the first round. That sucks that I was doing so good too.
Not your lucky day, rookies.
Out of town, pilgrim. Junjo! will be easy. He thinks he's one of us. You do not belong. Choo-choo!
The ninjas don't stay stunned for very long. So I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna take out the ninja variants, I think, and also disarm destroy.
You disgrace our monastery! No chance. Yato! 얘는 단지 하나야. 이놈은 살 가치가 없어. 죽여버려! 아싸! You will not last. 죽어라! 외국 놈아!
There we go. So now I'm going to build the free flow focus. Oh, come on. Hit these armored henchmen. I'm going to build up the free flow focus. I'm going to do a beat down on armored henchmen. Okay. Now I gotta be careful. Now we got martial artists to deal with, and ninjas, and these enemies with shields. So I'm going to take out the disarm and destroy these shields, and also take out these ninjas and martial artists.
Now you will see. Kill me. You will die at Vectorsan. Out here, a man settles his
I want to stay away from the shield. The animation comes out so quickly that I wouldn't be surprised if it hit me. Alright. Yep, see how quick they come out. Or how quick he attacks. Alright, well both shields are gone. Now we just gotta take out the ninjas and the martial artist. There we go. We're in free flow focus should make this easier now.
break him. He thinks he's one of us.
There we go.
Prove you better.
Alright, stun everyone. Get this beat down on this armored henchman.
You should not be here. Chunzo! Say! Not belong.
There we go. That worked out considerably well. Oh, wow. These enemies are incredibly fast.
Wipe the floor right here.
This is going to be interesting. So let's disarm this. Disarm, destroy the shield. And we got tons of martial artists. So let's pick these guys off one by one. Oh, there's another shield to disarm, destroy. So go ahead and get that one as well. Okay, there we go. Perfect.
Watch me.
Admit defeat before you hurt yourself. 죽여버려.
Oh, let's turn it around so quickly. There we go. What? It glitched out. I couldn't evade or do anything. I feel like the martial art is a little glitchy. It's like right after, like, I think if you move right, like if you attack some other enemy right as another one's trying to attack you, it seems to glitch out to where you can't move, and that's exactly what happened to me. I've had that happen to me a couple occasions. Very annoying. Oh, what? I didn't get to evade. Alright, this round's going terribly. That's so shitty. I don't know, I got a double evade there. Of all things. I'm trying to redirect so I could keep moving in and out of enemies. Oh yeah, that's right. No counter icon. I gotta kind of pace myself. There we go. Not sure what I'm gonna do about that armored henchman. I guess I'll just ignore him. There we go. I don't know if she can get stunned by this or not. I'm hoping. Yeah. Okay, good. Alright, let's finish up this, there we go. Perfect. Nice. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a feel for fighting Shiva, actually. So when you go for a beatdown on her, just gotta be careful because she can she'll counter sometime after the beatdown. After you do so much damage to her. And that's what you gotta be prepared for. You can't hit her straight on either. It's like she has armor or something. Kinda weird. Oh, there we go. That's probably the best Shiva fight I've had. It's too bad that the martial artist made me glitch out to where I was just stuck in place. Because I probably could have done much better. But I'll definitely use that knowledge for later. Alright, pretty good score. I got it was 6 times the 3 medal requirement. But then again, I also used increased aggression. But anyways, that's going to conclude my Batman Arkham Origins Deathstroke Custom Challenges 3 medals playthrough. Thanks for watching.